Have you ever wondered why wine exists at all? Not just as a drink, but as one of humanity's oldest companions. Let's travel back thousands of years to find the answer. It begins nearly 8,000 years ago, in the valleys of the Caucasus, in what is now Georgia and Armenia. People stored crushed grapes in clay jars. Something unexpected happened. The juice began to bubble, the sugars transformed, and before long the first wine was born. Fermentation wasn't invented, it was discovered. Nature did the work, and humans embraced the result. From the very start, wine mattered for more than its taste. Unlike water, which could easily spoil, or grape juice, which turned sour, wine endured. It stayed safe. It carried calories, sugars, and even mild medicinal qualities. And beyond survival, it became social. It sparked conversation, shaped feasts, and brought people together in ways no ordinary drink could. As cultures grew, so did wine's meaning. In Egypt, it was poured for the gods. In Greece, it was celebrated in symposia, where ideas and philosophy flowed as freely as the wine itself. In Rome, it fueled banquets that cemented alliances and power. Across these worlds, wine was never just liquid, it was a symbol of life, of community, and of transformation. Religions wove it into their deepest rituals. The Greeks raised cups to Dionysus, the Romans to Bacchus. In Jewish tradition, wine sanctified the Sabbath. In Christianity, it became the very blood of faith. Everywhere it appeared, wine stood for something greater. The mystery of change, from grape to spirit, from human to divine. As time passed, its influence spread further. Rome carried vineyards wherever its legions marched, planting vines from Gaul to Hispania to the edges of the empire. When Rome fell, monasteries preserved the knowledge, carefully tending grapes through centuries of uncertainty. By the Renaissance, wine had become not only sustenance, but identity. Burgundy, Bordeaux, Tuscany, these names came to stand for excellence, pride, and place. And so the story flowed into the modern world. Today, from Napa to New Zealand, wine is both a global industry and a form of art. It connects farmers to merchants, rituals to celebrations, and everyday life to something timeless. So why was wine created? Because humanity discovered a way to turn nature's bounty into something lasting. Something that preserved, that protected, that connected, and that inspired. A drink, yes, but also a story. A story 8,000 years in the making, one that still lingers in every glass. And maybe that is why, even now, every sip feels a little bit like history itself.